Hi, I'm David Vicknair with Scott Vicknair Injury Lawyers, and one of the questions we're handling today is what to do, or what are you concerned about in a slip and fall accident as far as understanding if the merchant has any liability for your slip and fall. I think it's a great example. We just had this unimaginable snowfall here in New Orleans and southern Louisiana. In New Orleans, we had 10 inches of snow. First time that's happened since 1895, 130 years. And for example, a black ice case, which we have handled, and we have a black ice case right now, it's the same type of liability on the merchant, whether it be a grocery store, a department store, a gas station, as any slip and fall, meaning the merchant has to have knowledge of the defect before they or have any liability related to ensuring that they get rid of that defect. So let's take the snow and ice situation as an example. If a merchant had knowledge, so a grocery store, a gas station, that this incoming weather system was gonna drop a ton of snow and ice and they were gonna have ice all over their parking lot, if they knew about it, which of course they would be reasonably tested to know about it in this latest snowstorm event because everybody knew it was coming. There were meteorology warnings about it, there was national oceanic weather reports about it, everybody knew. Then once they know about it, they have a legal obligation to have things like salt and different things on hand to break up the ice and make sure that their premises are safe for patrons if they are opening. Now, a lot of places decided, made the decision not to open in this recent ice and snow event. Part of it may have been that they were not prepared to be able to make their premises safe for patrons, and or another part of it may just have been they couldn't get their delivery trucks and other things into their department store or their gas station or their grocery store because of the conditions. But in any event, if they know about it, they have an obligation through the notice provisions in Louisiana law to fix that defect, to remove that defect, to prevent a patron from being in danger. And that's one critical element that you should be considering in determining whether or not somebody has liability for your injuries from a slip and fall accident in Louisiana. At Scott Vicknair Injury Lawyers, we're very familiar with slip and fall accidents. We handled hundreds and thousands of them, I would say, over the last 8 to 9 years. And in slip and fall accidents, you do need a lawyer who's looking at the different pieces of Louisiana law that make the merchant potentially liable. Give us a call today if you've been involved in a slip and fall, 504-500-1111. And we'll give you a free consultation. We'll give you free advice and talk through what happened to you and tell you whether or not we think you have a viable claim. And hopefully if you do, that we could be your lawyer and handle the case for you and look at all those details, give you the best representation possible so that we can fight for the win for you in your particular case.
Scott Vicknair Injury Attorneys, we fight for the win.